Hello, and welcome back to the core. So I've got 27 hours in the game so far. I've learned a lot more about it, and it just kind of. So this is a series that I'm calling my thoughts, right? So this is just kind of what I think about the game. So, if more of a is the game worth it? Is it not worth it? Is it good? Okay, let's start with the fact that I think I've got $5 in this game. I bought it on a whim. I can go and mine my heart content away. I've got lasers. I've got spinny balls around me now. I got all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm in a spot right now where I was looking for kind of an idle game. This game gives me something that's a little bit more involved. Like grand scheme of things, is the game worth it? Yeah, the game's worth it. And just to make it kind of, that. But let me explain to you why the game is worth it. Let me explain to you what's going on here. Now, this is an idle game. This is an incremental game. And if you're looking for an idle game where you can just kind of sit around and watch, and you don't want to be involved in it, this isn't the game for you. If you're looking for a game where you can go and have some fun, maybe do some space mining, and you can maybe do a little bit of idling with some stuff, then this is a game for you. So this is basically the idle portion of the game. As far as I can tell, though, the game has to be running for this to actually be doing anything. You have different skins, you have different things here. We have different skins for a ship. It changes a little bit. You have a little bit of crafting that you can kind of set up and get going. You have different equipment that you can load. You can have and then obviously with the farming. So I'm not going to get into all the individual little, like, what everything does. Like I said, this series is more about, is this game worth it? Is it fun? Is it engaging? Well, I paid $5 for the game. I've got 27 hours in it. And some of that is trying to figure the game out, and some of it is trying to figure out all the different stuff that's happening. So this is the uranium planet, and I'm just basically boring myself out to the center of it, and then just gathering cores, gathering stuff that we need. Now, there's a bunch of other things too. So you're like, oh, well, that was easy. So we'll go back to the solar system. We'll select that guy again. We're going to go for basically prestige 6. Easy enough, right? So then we're going to go back to the same planet. Like, oh, okay, well, we're coring that out pretty quickly. And this is, like I said, this is me later in the game. I've got, I'm the game. I'm making it a lot easier on myself. All right, so we're going to proceed to restart here. I'm going to go back here to the beginning, back to the solar system. There's a lot of going back to the solar system here. Now, then on top of all that stuff, then I have challenges up here too. So I can hit count, fuel dependency to limit, right? So I have basically 25 seconds to get to the center of it, right? Okay, let's try that. So if I don't get to the center of this map, or the center of this planet within 27 seconds, I lose it, and then I'm gone. Okay, so bam, done. So there's 3 blocks, 3 health. Now, if I prestige and restart again, I basically start, and every time I do this, the blocks get 3 times harder. It gets harder and harder and harder to kind of do this, and the whole point of this is trying to get as far as I can with whatever crazy idea that I have. So I had 6 seconds left. Don't think I'm gonna make the next one. And then you have like shiny blocks, and you notice like, oh, there we are, dead. We return to the solar system. So we'll go back in. Now we see my drill fuel is 13.1. So I've got 13.1 times the drill fuel now. If I, my hit count, block drops, only hit 10 blocks before I die. So basically, if I we'll go back to there again. So you'll see up here, it gives me this nice little counter up here. It says I have 10 hits. If I come down here and I bonk a block, oh, I didn't. They didn't bonk. There you go. Now I've got 8 left. So if something happens and I end up, hitting too many blocks, I die. It's one of those things that a lot of these that, you can do it, and it's an incremental gameplay where the further you do this stuff, the more and more and more you get more resources, you get more items, you get more stuff you get. I played most of this game so far with little to no multipliers in it, and I wanted to start doing the multipliers now to see how much it changes it, because the game gets very, very grindy without the multiplier. So we'll go ahead. Prestige, we'll go back. We'll go to a normal planet. The uranium planet gets a little weird. But now we should have the other block drop times 21, right? So challenge rewards can be stacked depending on how high the prestige was when you beat it, right? So you can start stacking the rewards. You can start doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and you can do things. We can go down to another planet, which I prestiged a few times. So we prestiged this planet 27 times, or 87 times, I'm sorry. So you can basically keep going and going and going and getting further and further into it. And then once all that's done, then you go back to this. Now, don't let this screen scare you when you first start. I know it's a lot like Path of Exile with its craziness, right? Really easy. Stuff that's dark gray, already completely paid for. You can't do anything about it. The stuff that is white has levels that you can get. However, you do not have the parts to buy that yet. The stuff that's green, stuff that you can currently afford. Right? Easy enough. And depending on what it is, you just slowly work your way out from the beginning, and you go out and pick up everything. So that way you get, you slowly work your way out, and the map builds itself. I don't have anything new to show you right now, simply because I pretty much got, it seems like the entire map. Now also, the other thing that you want to go to in here is most of these planets, and when I say most of them, all of them, all have kind of the same thing. However, the sun has stages where you can go the sun or supernova, right? So we can travel to the sun to do the supernova. And then we have a supernova sun. We can try to sneak our way into that. And eventually I'll try to get in there. There it is. Now you're in. Look at that. So your supernova sun, and your stuff is just kind of moving around. And the sun's starting to spin, and it's making it easier. However, this is your lithium, carbon, and your antimatter come from doing this. And it's, I don't know. Like I said, this series is just kind of my thoughts on it. The game is repetitive. The game is grindy, and it is an incremental game. So if you're looking for all of those things, and you're looking to be able to do space mining stuff and things like that, this is a cool game. Like do I recommend it for $5? Yeah, I definitely. If you want to do those things, this game is recommended for $5. There's no questions about it. It's a good game. Is it simple? Is it grindy? Is it incremental? Do you get a couple cool things? Yeah. Am I gonna play this game for 2,000 hours? Probably not. But is it a good couple of days? Yes. Is it more than freaking 6 hours? Yeah. You're gonna get, even at $8, I think you're gonna get at least an hour per dollar of this game. If you care for it, if you care for the mechanics of it. If you do not care for the mechanics of the game, you're not gonna like it. And like I said, it is grindy. It is it's and I keep saying grindy, but it's an incremental game. It's meant to be grindy. It's supposed to be grindy. You're supposed to be doing these things, and it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be easy, right? It's supposed to be grindy. But at the same note, you can kind of go in here and start building these things out and just spending your cores on these things and starting to level stuff up. Oh, there's antimatter seeds. I'll get some antimatter seeds in. There you go. So we'll put some cores into that. We'll proceed that will get us some antimatter start being produced also. And then I think that is all the different versions of stuff. So, but I don't know. Like I said, final thoughts. I think it is this. I'll be moving this over into a new thing called My Thoughts On. And so far, like I said, the game, I love it. Am I going to be playing it forever? Nah, I'm not going to be playing it forever. It's a $5 indie. And I've got, 27 hours in it. So I think it's worth it. And I want to help the devs out with a little bit and kind of get the word out saying, and putting my approval on it. So if you like the video, please go ahead and throw a like on it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put those down below. And also, if you want to see more of these or the other stuff that I'm playing on the channel, make sure you're subscribed. With that, YouTube's got the video up for you to see next, and then we'll go from there. You guys be safe. Talk to you soon.